first time.
Yo, 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 yo! Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I'm Penn.
Pops it.
Let's get it on. This fool recorded over the intro music to start us off weird. Tonight. He kicked us off.
It's like it's my first time
with the wrong track. What do I push? What's going on, y'all? Episode 8. What a great night to be alive. What up, Papa?
What up, man?
How you figure deal, my ninja?
I feel good.
You do? I like that jersey.
Thank you.
I fucks with that.
A little hickory.
I fucks with that. Too bad he may not be on our team next year after
we'll
All Star. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. Yeah, man. I feel wonderful. Thanks to all of y'all for checking in on your boy yesterday. You ever been so tired that you just fart?
It was the lid.
Sheriff Darky. You ever...
My bad, yeah. I'm just trying to change my lip positioning.
Oh, Jesus. You ever been so tired that you can taste it? That was me yesterday. I was exhausted, bro. I got home from the gym, from training. It was so sleepy. Like, I had nothing else to offer the universe. I could just cry. I was so tired. But I feel phenomenal today. We got a great freaking show planned for y'all.
Yeah.
What a great night, man. What a great night.
Episode 8.
Wow.
Episode 8. I
can't believe that we were talking earlier about when we're going to stop the season to get ready for season 2. You know what I mean? That's wild.
We are treating this with seasons.
Yep.
Because sometimes people need
mental health
little
breaks,
time.
For sure.
So we're going to take a month off here soon.
When did we decide that was?
You did say dates. 3 more episodes or 2 more episodes after this one?
It depends because the draft, you may end up doing the draft because I'm going to Philly, so you may end up doing the draft joint solo dolo with your team. But we have 2 more together. The draft night, and then I think we're taking off all of July.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Come back in August, get ready for college football, preseason, take a month to figure out how we're going to make the show better moving forward. All that dope stuff.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of thoughts percolating.
Merchandise.
Yep.
Maybe some merchandise coming before the season, before the football seasons come back up again in the fall.
Hoodie season, y'all.
My ninja.
Hoodie season.
What I'm saying? Hoodie season. What we gonna talk about tonight, Papa? What we got, man?
We're gonna do a lot of basketball. This is a basketball-driven show. We spent the last
month and a half, 2 months, dead ass, pretty much
on the Colts.
100%.
Yeah, it was very football heavy as we were trying to figure out what the hell we were gonna do with the team, which is great.
Which is cool.
But
I need a break. I need a breaker.
The lottery happened.
I need a breaker. I need a breaker. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Are you done?
Are you done? Are you done? Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
What were we talking about?
Drugs.
Okay.
We were talking about draft and going in from football.
Yeah. We had the lottery happen not last night. 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. So we're gonna talk about our Pacers.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this because it's been pretty much this episode 2 since we really dove in on what's going down with the true gold-blooded.
Yeah.
Shoutouts, JJ.
We're gonna do a little playoff catch up.
Yep.
And then we'll go into what we think about the Pacers draft.
We sure will. We sure will. Who we're gonna take, who we're gonna trade, who we're gonna keep, all of that dope stuff. Yeah. We'll talk about the fine print. We'll dive into all kinds of fun stuff for sure. Maybe some 92 Dream Team action. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe some 92 Dream Team action. I think we need to talk about Chuck Barkley. I love Chuck Barkley, man.
Chuck Barley.
I'm so mad you caught that. Growing up in our family, you couldn't mess up at all. Because there was accountability police, and every time you said something, you slipped up, you said the wrong word. These fools are here. What'd you say?
Yep.
Chuck Barkley. I love me some Charles Barkley, man. Are you a fan or are you not really a fan? Post-career. I mean, like now, Chuck.
Round mound rebound?
Yeah.
Post career?
Yeah.
I can fuck with Chuck post
Did you not fuck with him doing it? You probably don't remember much.
You don't
remember much. You probably remember like late Phoenix or like Houston Rockets, Charles Barkley, not like Charles Barkley for sure. That's fair. So we're getting a dream team because Charles Barkley believes he was the second best player on that team. I'm just saying what the man said. So let's get into shout outs, bro.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? You got anything else?
No, I feel good.
I'm just mad excited about these shout outs. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Indianapolis Colts. Before we move any further, your boy to your left is an official Indianapolis Colts season ticket holder. That is humongous to me. That's awesome. Humongous for our fam. We're going to the first game. Wifey co-signed it. She was like, let's get these tickets. I couldn't believe that there was a deal. You can like pay them off monthly. It's crazy. So we had to do it. I can't wait to celebrate with y'all. Can't wait to take him to a game. Wait, like it's just mad dope. So
I haven't been a game.
What'd you say?
I haven't been.
You haven't been a game?
I haven't been to a game since that. I told that story of the. It was
it's going to be a great night.
It was a Colts preseason game. That was when I told the lady about the.
You gotta bear with this tonight, y'all. You gotta bear with this. It's gonna be a great
I told
night.
a story about my fandom with the Colts in a previous episode. But I haven't been. That was Peyton's...
For real?
7th, 8th year.
You haven't been to a Colts game since then?
Yeah.
So the next one we go to is the Kansas City Chiefs
I'll
game.
say this. It was Super Bowl year was the last time that I went to a Colts game. 2006.
I am so excited for September 25th, 2022 because Penn Pops are coming to Naptown ready.
Yeah.
Ready. Holy wow. So big up to the Colts. We love you. Can't wait to utilize these season tickets. I heard they're mad dope. Naptown _ H-Town. The homie Anthony. Big ups to you, bro. Can't believe we haven't given you a shout out yet. We appreciate the hell out of you over here, my G. Hope you're healing with that Achilles rupture. We talk about it all the time. You know that I've been there. It's a club I don't want nobody to be a part of, but I keep checking in on you, King. You seem to be doing all right. Your spirits are high. That's mad dope. Also, big up to your wife for winning the Houston Independent School District Educator Specialist of the Year Award. It's a lot of words. But
I'm not even gonna.
That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words.
Appreciate you.
That's why it's HISD is the
keep it that
for sure.
Yeah.
The HISD Educator Specialist of the Year # Black Excellence.
Congrats.
King. You know we don't mess around with that. So big ups to you. The third shout out, DALL Karen. I think it's Dog Karen. Karen loves the Colts. Much love to you, sis. University of Dayton graduate. 317 Sports Project subscriber. She told me that she subscribed to our podcast.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
for
awesome.
sure. And the first person to ever publicly request a Beat the Titans t-shirt.
Oh, was she? I didn't see that.
She totally did. She hit us up. It was
That's
like, hey
awesome.
guys, right? She was like, when's the Beat the Titans shirt coming?
Beat the Titans.
She's like, I need one. She genuinely requested it. So I personally promise you myself,
we'll get you a Beat the Titans shirt.
I promise you. We look forward to getting to know you better. Landon 289, the homie Landon Oliver. Big ups to you, King. Today, Jonas Wells asked what Colts podcast people should be following, and I couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it, but you gave a shout out to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops, the Blue Stable, the 1% Better with Holder and Kiefer, and
Good
Bring
one.
the Juice podcast. And to even be mentioned with those other three who have been putting it down for such a long time and have all the ins and the nos with what's going on with the Colts, like, I love that you said we're hilarious and we're entertaining. That's why we're here. We may not have all the inside juice, we may not have all the inside stories, but we're here to make y'all laugh, giggle, and have a good ass time and talk sports.
Hell yeah.
Big ups to this fool. CH, my man, Chris Holtman. Big ups to you, bros. Bro, I saw him this week.
Bros.
I saw him this week. You're such a dick. You're such a dick. I saw him this week. He actually asked about you. You know, I was actually about to tell you that CH asked about you and you're over here making fun of me. Fuck off. So he asked about the podcast. We discussed Malachi and EJ and where they could go in the draft. That was cool. It was cool to politic with him for a little bit during the session. And I actually typed this shout out before the news, but they gave my man a 3-year extension through 2028, I believe.
Yeah.
So big ups to you, CH. Much deserved. One of 5 or 6 coaches, I think, to win 20 games plus the last 5 seasons.
My guy.
And he's done it for 10. So
good
word up. And my last shout out from me personally is to the homie Stuart Scott.
I do, yeah.
I absolutely love him. I absolutely miss him, especially at times like this. I don't know, man. He's just been on my mind and on my heart a great deal, especially with college basketball and going to the national.
This was like his time. This is we turned on Sports Center at the end of games or during beginning to see what he was going to say.
Right.
Like that was mad cool.
Mad cool.
Yeah.
And completely changed the game for people like us and for brothers to take in sports with his own shenanigans and his own slogans and his own punchlines and being true to who he was and Stephen A. Smiths and all of them exist and continue to thrive because of people like the homie Stu Scott.
Yeah.
Straight up. So big ups to you, bro. We're thinking about you all the time. We will never let your legacy die over here. You're a G forever. Make sure you guys give us a subscription and subscribe to the 317 Sports Project. It's right behind us back there. You can find us on Instagrams and TikToks and Twitters, Penn Pops over there. And big shout out to our sponsor, Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 sneaker cleaning and shoe restoration service. Sturvis. I'm so stupid. Sturvis. What the hell is going on, Brian? Service. Fuck. We clean kicks. We paint kicks. We ice soles. We shine shoes upon request. We got all kinds of cool stuff going on over there, so make sure you give us a follow. Cleankicks.614. Premium sneaker treatment. Go ahead, bro.
For premium sneaker heads.
My ninja. Yeah, bro. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good shout outs.
Take a little. Do you want to take a break or you want to kind of get into it?
What do you want to do, bro? I empower you. What do you marriage you want to do?
Take a little. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right, Blizzak.
Brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. Now,
welcome back.
For sure. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Now, before we get into this next segment, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer. We have no idea what the hell we're talking about. We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs, but I just want to be honest and tell you, I thought the Suns were going to win it. Yeah, that's me. I thought the Suns were going to win it all. I thought the Milwaukee Bucks were going to play them, although Chris Middleton got hurt, so that's the caveat. I thought the Sixers were going to go before that. I'm all fucked up. So I just
Sixers were my team.
Right?
To win it all this year.
Right?
Not happening. Because they're home.
They're at the crib.
Chilling.
They're at the crib. Actually, they're probably on vacation somewhere. And now I'm kind of concerned, and as we'll get into this, I'm kind of concerned that Golden State is about to be the freaking world champions again. But, so take all of this NBA playoff picture stuff how you will. We're not geniuses. We're just here to have fun and chop it up.
I'm pretty fucking smart.
You are very smart. And I think we can probably figure out who's going to win it from here, though. If we got 4 teams left, we can probably figure it.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Miami versus Boston.
Yeah.
Game one.
Game one. Miami got that one 118-107.
Did you watch?
I watched majority.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I was doing schoolwork and watching.
I know you're mad busy. I just don't know where you are.
All full second half, no.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely first half I watched to see. And again, I'm like, here are the Celtics. Like, look at him coming out all strong.
The third quarter is where shit got shitty.
Because shit did get shitty.
I think they got outscored. I think I put it as it really 39-14. I think is what it was in the third quarter. Because Boston actually outscored them in the other three. Right. But you can't get beat by 25 points in a quarter, dog. No.
Can't do that.
And I don't know, man. Like, this is just one of those things. And we'll talk about injuries in a second. But Jimmy busted for 41, 9, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. Let me say that again. Jimmy Butler had 41 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks.
That's a hell of a stat line.
Come on, dog.
That's a stat line.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Hero busted for 18. Vincent surprised the hell out of me with 17. Strus busted for 11. Bam had 10. That's a great stat line.
How do you feel about Bam?
I like Bam.
You like Bam?
I do. I genuinely like
Bam!
Looks like we got the clip that we're going to be using to promote this week's episode. It's fucking fool. No, I dig Bam. Do I think Bam Adebayo can go get your team a championship? Nah, but I think he's a intricate piece. What the fuck is the word? Integral?
All of it.
All of that. Important piece to securing a championship for a team. What do you think of Bam?
I like Bam. I like Bam for the Heat. I think he's a great player for the Heat.
Oh, so it's a system for Bam, you think?
No, I think he'd be okay somewhere else. But you think about the type of roster, the type of hard-nosed playing that they coach. I think that is allowing him to find himself. Yeah.
What is he? Is he a 20 and 10 dude? Ish, you know what I'm saying? 19, 18 and 9, blah, blah, blah.
He'll get you between 15 and 20 and
8 to 10, 7 to 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I dig that. I'm not mad at that one bit.
A little over 1 block a game.
Okay.
I said black. A little over 1 block a game.
Definitely more than 1 black a game. That's for damn sure. He was so silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I dig Bam. I'm not mad at him. And then you got your boy Johnny Tatum. Johnny Tatum. He busted for 29. Great game. I actually think Boston was tired from.
I do too.
From Game 7,
for sure.
They put a lot of energy in to secure that.
And
win.
then came to let me go get out front real quick.
They had to come out with a spurt, so they used a lot of energy in that first quarter and a half.
Yeah,
I could not agree more. Game 2 is that tonight?
It's at
Thursday 8? Tonight. Yep. And I don't know, man. Injuries and illness, you never want to see that be the thing that sways it one way or another, especially in the Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals. And you come out, Al Horford is in protocol.
Yep.
Marcus Smart has the messed up foot, so he's out for Game 1. Horford's out for at least 2 or 3. And I just don't even know what you do with that.
I hate what ifs in playoffs.
Thank you.
That's the most agonizing thing. I don't want to go, if they would have had a Chris Paul on the Rockets, if they would have had all of that.
Kawhi doesn't go down. If that's
one of the worst things ever. So having these where you go, you don't have the defensive player of the year, that's an issue.
A huge issue, dog.
No wonder they scored 39-14 in the third quarter.
Thank you.
They didn't have somebody go, hey, Marcus, can you just do something about this, please? I need you to go out there and just circle the yard.
That's actually really a fair statement.
Right?
For real. Just go clean this shit up.
Can you just do this, please, so I don't have to think about it?
Let me ask you a question. Speaking of injuries in playoffs. So let's go back to, 2015? Mm-hmm. With the Cavs and Golden State, with LeBron and K-Love and Kyrie getting hurt and LeBron taking that to 6 by himself. Mm-hmm. Does K-Love and Kyrie, do they win that if K-Love and Kyrie are there?
Probably.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot of questions about the dynasty at Golden State and how I should take it and how legitimate of a quote-unquote dynasty it is.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I mean, KD helped a lot.
That was very impactful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
KD helped a lot.
That's
so yeah, you
impactful.
do. You absolutely hate, like you said, injury, illness, COVID protocol. Like, not to be funny, but part of me almost forgot that COVID was a part of the NBA until something like this happens. I thought everybody was safe at this point. And then one of the most important players on the Boston's team is out for the first 2 or 3 games, and now you have questions because they're pivotal, both Marcus and Al, in the locker room and on the court.
Absolutely.
So I don't really know what to say about that one. It just sucks. How many games does it go now? What is the joke? How many? I don't know what we're laughing at either, y'all. How many games does it go now? I say 5 if everybody can't play.
Miami in 5.
Yeah. Gentlemen sweep. They gotta get 1, bro.
No, I'm gonna still say this is going to 6. Horford free? If Horford doesn't play, it's still going 6, you think? I'm gonna say it's gonna go to 6.
My ninja. All right.
I'll go 6. I'll give him to 6.
Miami in 6.
Miami in 6.
All right.
Again, I want Boston. Let me be transparent. I want Boston to win the series.
If everybody's healthy, I think Boston beats them 4-2.
Yeah, exactly.
I really believe that in my heart.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Western Conference Finals.
Boo-boo.
You know what, you guys? Part of me doesn't even want to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. But part of me doesn't want to talk about it because it's just not how it's supposed to go.
No.
It's not how this was supposed to go.
No.
Golden State is supposed to be playing Phoenix. Winner takes all. We've been waiting for this shit all
Chris
year
Paul
long.
versus Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Chris Paul and Steph Curry. Hated it. If you know, you know. If you
Craig. I know you know.
Hated it. Welcome to Men on Film.
Oh, man.
Yes, so Golden State, Dallas. It's not who it's supposed to be. Dallas is kind of effing up my flow. They kind of are. This is just not. It's not what I wanted. And it's going to be 4-1, tops, 4-2. Luka's going to have to carry them to win a game or two. And I don't know. You want to, go ahead, man.
Do they even do a gentleman sweep? Or is this a
Pops, I don't
sweep?
I don't even know, man. But, like, who the hell wants to watch a 4-1 on the East and a sweep in the West in the fucking finals? Conference finals. But, like, this playoffs has been so dope. So many great games. Up-and-comers. It's had all the thrills. Last-second shots. And you get to the Eastern and Western Conference finals and you got Al Horford and Marcus Smart out on one side and Dallas on the other. That's just not how it's supposed to go. It's just not how it's supposed to go. So, 7 players in double figures, blowout city. Curry had 21s, Wiggins and Poole had 19, Klay Thompson had 15, Porter, Green, and Looney all had 10. They're just too much. They just have too much. There's players everywhere. People can switch off and guard Luka.
Yeah.
They're gonna give him
so much length.
They're gonna give him fits, and their offense is too much, bro.
Yeah.
Dallas shot 19 3-pointers in the first quarter the other night because they have to. It's either, I mean, if they're hitting, they can win. If they're not, they're going to get blown out.
Right. What did the Porzingis trade get them? Do you remember?
Dinwiddie and somebody else. But Spencer was part of that trade for sure. And there was one other player, I believe, that was part of that trade. I mean, you say that, but, bro, Spencer just busted for 30 in the closeout game, I think.
Yeah.
When he's on, he's on.
When he's on, he's on.
He's fire.
But this is where you go, I miss a little bit of a presence inside.
Yeah.
That can then also hit a 3.
My dude, we talked about the other day or a couple episodes ago, what is Dallas missing? And, you know, that Bobby Portis, Finney Smith, if he grows into it, could be it. PJ Tucker.
It's missing the Dirk Nowitzki type of player where you have a power forward.
Is that not Luka?
He's bringing up the ball. He's a
I understand that, but is he not capable of playing the power forward. He happens to be a point guard, but I think
I'm just saying that spacing. So, like,
touche.
I have my star in the middle.
Touche.
I can get it back to my star on the outside, and then I have other shooters just on the perimeter.
Who was on that team with him? Jason Terry. Was Jay Kidd on that squad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a squad.
Yeah.
They definitely had a squad.
Yeah.
And Luka, Brunson is no Jay Kidd. Let's just call it what it is.
And he's going to get a fat contract.
Oh, he's going to get paid.
I know Pacers are rumored for one, but again, we don't need another guard. We'll talk about that later.
Please no.
But he was, there's a lot of teams that are going after him hard for free agency.
I wonder if he's UFA or RA. Is he restricted or is he unrestricted? I wonder. Maybe look that up during the break.
We'll have to look at that up.
I do wonder. So yeah, man, they're gonna need some help. They're gonna need some help for sure. And I think if they get Luka, any help at all, they're gonna be a problem. Luka is psycho good.
Yeah,
he's psycho good.
Yeah. Man was drinking a beer 3 hours before.
And I have to also say that nigga gotta learn to play defense.
He does not do that.
He has to learn how to play defense, or
he has to look like he shows effort in other facets of the game besides on offense.
Rebounding.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just saying he rebounds.
I even say during not fast break, but if there's a turnover, Luka's walking.
Touche.
Luka's walking.
You've seen it.
I saw it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're valid.
Yeah.
You're valid.
So I just show effort as the star of the team, lead by example.
Preach, King. That's very well said. Speaking of leaders of the team, which was a great way to segue on complete accident, let me ask you a question, bro. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the best player left in the playoffs?
Best player.
Who's the best player
overall
left? Who's the best player left? I'll give you stats in a second, but just based off of your brain, your eye test, who's hooping the best?
So I have questions.
Schnurf.
I'll answer it, but I might answer it in a couple ways.
Aye, man.
Are we saying, you said playoffs, so best player, playoff player, Jimmy Butler.
Based on?
He's the type of player who's a defensive-minded person, dog, plays both ways. He's the type of player I want. And I only go by good playoff experience, and I know that's what he does all the time. I then fall to Johnny Tatum because, to me, he's almost that as well.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jimmy just isn't scared about showing his attitude. He's going to go and make the team work, and he's a guy that I would follow. Go get your thing. Now, skill, if I'm just going who's the best player, he's most talented player, not who I want on the playoffs, which is really how I answered that.
My nigga.
Luka.
Okay. Yeah. I don't necessarily disconcur. If I think about who's playing the best overall basketball right now, it's Jimmy Butler by far.
Right.
It's not even close. This dude will give you 41 points and somewhat lock down your first or second best player. Mm-hmm. Nobody else. Johnny Tatum.
Johnny, you're close.
Is very, very close. He's coming.
But
he's the 26-year-old version of Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
He's 5, 6 years, 7. I think he's 25, so he's the 25-year-old version of Jimmy Butler. Luka, mad respect, but I just, as a person who loves to play defense and loved to play defense pretty much my whole life, I'm just not into people who take a break on the defensive end of the court. And Steph is dope. And I'm interested to see what happens with Golden State versus either one of those two teams in the finals, because I think whoever guards Steph is going to give them fits.
Yeah.
Is going to give him fits. But some stats real quick, man. Jimmy Butler is averaging 29.8, 7.5 rebounds, 5+ assists, 2.3 steals a game. Johnny Tatum, 28.3 points, 5.9 rebounds, 6.1 assists, and a steal and a half. It's not bad. Steph Curry, 27 points, 4.2 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.1 steals. And Luka right now in the playoffs is averaging 31.5 points, 10.1 rebounds, 6.5 assists, damn near 2 steals, 4 turnovers, which is the most amongst the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And an interesting fun fact is he averages 40 points per game in elimination games.
Which is fucking crazy.
That's a lot of fucking points, bro. That's a lot of fucking points. But yeah, like I said earlier, man, I really hope that these Eastern and Western Conference finals get better, because it would really suck to see a 4-0 sweep on one side and 4-1 on the other after all this dope ass basketball.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the game last night because I knew what it was gonna be.
Right.
I didn't even tune in.
Right.
And that makes me upset.
Right.
Because I have no interest in the Western Conference finals because I have a feeling of how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And damn it, Phoenix, how'd you have such a letdown? Like, speaking again, I can't believe that this is working out this way tonight, but what is the Western Conference semifinals, let's just call it a fucking shit show breakdown? What does that do? What does that say? What does that mean for CP3's legacy, homie? In your opinion, through your perspective lens.
It's not good. And the reason I say that is you got to have excuses prior to this. Hamstring got acted up.
Shoulder.
I'll be back.
Yep.
Shoulder.
Yep.
Hand.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Yep.
I wasn't full strength.
Yep.
I can only play one game.
Yep.
I re-aggravated it. You got to have that as a somewhat excuse. Well, we just haven't seen Chris Paul 100% in the playoffs in a couple years.
You preaching.
Right?
Yep.
You're available all the time. Now, you go into a very important closeout, not just because it's a closeout, because you don't necessarily have you were the front runner. You didn't have a team in the way that should have done that to you.
You won 64 games.
You won 64 games. That is an issue for me, and the reason I say it, like I said.
Say what you said.
I said it.
Said what I said.
I said it. I know I said it because I said it. You were healthy.
Yep.
You're supposed to be the leader.
Yep.
And you already have people talking about you and saying, should have he even been playing in that moment? They're already starting with the legacy.
Which you've lost 3-1 before with the Clippers. You've had 3-2 leads a plethora of times, I believe. Like, this isn't the first time. I mean, they were up 3-2. They were up 3-2 to Dallas. Like, you got to win one of them games. Oh, my God.
You can't lose 2 in a row to Dallas.
And then, to some extent, you got exposed the last 2 games.
Yeah.
For your lack of height.
Yeah.
And they just tired you out in your legs. And, like, now people are asking, is he too old? Like, does he even have it anymore? Like, you forced him left and blah, blah, blah. Like, now there's, like, questions about Chris Paul. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
disappointing.
Do you blame him the most? If you had to point one finger between him, Monty, and D-Book, who does it? I know. Who does it go to? If you had to point one.
That's close between Monty and Chris Paul to me.
Yep. I honestly, like,
you're the coach.
To me, I split that shit damn near
in the center.
I split that shit damn near
You
down
are the
middle.
2 coaches of the team, the floor coach and the head coach.
It's like 40-40. It's like 40-40-20.
Yeah. 40
to Chris, 40 to Monty, but D-Book can't not take none of it.
He takes booty tickles.
W-O-W.
You saw that picture?
Oh, yeah. Pineapples. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
He said.
So, yeah, man, 40-40-20. And next year, you know, he's like, we'll be back. No, you won't. No, you won't. There are Kawhi and PG are coming. Jalen Murray's healthy.
And let's be honest. the Lakers are going to be... They'll be in some way, shape, or form.
They so mad.
Like,
they so mad.
LeBron is not happy. He's going to...
Genie Bus is not happy. Yeah, LeBron is not happy.
Look out for LA next year because they're going to have a uber chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they won 60 games plus next year and went on like a 25-game winning streak just to let these fools know what it really is, for sure. So the West is going to be wide open next year. Chris Paul, we thought this was your one. And unless you go like join a team and become like the third wheel, fourth wheel, you may be that Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley of our generation, my ninja.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break and get back to y'all so we can talk about some Pacers shit. 317 Sports Project. We'll be right back.
You're back.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project, y'all. This next segment we're gonna get into is we're pretty excited about this, man.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for a couple of months for the lottery to pop off, the NBA lottery, where we're gonna draft. We knew that we'd probably be somewhere in the top 8 to 10, blah, 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 hopefully top 5 area, whatever the case may be. We all waited with anticipation. Haven't had a top 10 pick since 1989. And we ended up 6th.
Let me ask this.
Get it, my ninja.
The draft lottery has now been explained to us a couple times.
Nope. I don't know nothing about them 1,001 balls and options. I don't understand nothing. Where are we drafted? Like that's
I almost brought it up online, but I'm like, I can't.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't understand. And Duck, appreciate you breaking it down, man, with the 1,001 options and.
I'll look at it again.
You will?
I'll look at it again. I wasn't mentally ready for all of it.
I'm not mad. I just don't like
that. Was like Inception.
That was a lot. That was like a stats class all over again. I failed stats 3 times. Jalen Brunson's an unrestricted free agent, by the way. I looked that up during the break.
That's big for Dallas.
Yeah.
As I said to him while we were breaking, I do not think that he would go back to Dallas. I think somebody's going to pay him too much money and it'll lure him away. So he can actually be more of a focal point.
You could be right. Focal point. Is Jalen Brunson focal point worthy?
I didn't say he was worthy. Okay. That's why I said somebody's going to pay him too much money.
Oh, too much money.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
So you did say that. Capital letters, TOO. Too much money. So, yeah, man, the Pacers. We got the 6th pick.
Okay.
How you feel about that, just based off the number?
I was happy when 9, 7, and 8 came around. I can't remember the odds of what numbers, but I was very happy that other teams got called.
I agree. Because I think once you get down to 11, 12, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, it's a rare occurrence. It drops. Yeah. It drops emphatically talent-wise this class. I think there's a couple of gems out there that we'll discuss. GEM, not GYM. Gems out there that we'll discuss.
Or JI.
What?
JIM.
Gims? Jim? Okay. There's a... I was like, what the hell is GIM? Gim. Oh, shit. There's a couple of gems out there that could be around the 11 to 12 to 13, but those 1 through 6, 1 through 7 are fire-ass players, dog. So I'm really excited to see our number 6 pick that we got.
Yeah, I know Pacers fans, you are used to living in a state of disappointment.
Ooh.
The ones that went really crazy for dropping from 5 to 6, I promise you don't have to. If we went to 9, I'd say something.
I agree.
But 5 to 6 is not half
the
bad.
homie J-Mans is not happy. He is not happy at all. He had a lot of questions. I feel like he was coming at us with some anger this week.
Yeah.
Low-key. Like,
Boop. Don't worry, we got you, boo.
Come here, Jay. Come here, Jay, man. We love you, bro. Yeah, he was hot about this pick. He does not feel comfortable that we could have a great pick at 6. And he asked a question that I'll ask you in a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about it. But notable number 6 picks. Larry Bird was the number 6 pick. Dame Dollar, Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year. Big shots to him. Brandon Roy, who, barring injury, was about to be
superstar.
One of the nastiest of the nasties.
Yeah.
Willie Cauley-Stein was a number 6 pick. Our very own Buddy Hield was a number 6 pick. And Calbert Cheaney, former Indiana University small forward. You remember Calbert Cheaney?
I do.
That boy was nasty.
Yeah.
I think he was lefty too, right? Calbert was nice. So I think we got a great spot.
You better be if your name's Calbert.
For sure. What,
You
lefty
better-
or nice?
No,
You better
both.
Homie get on the court, lace up his shoes. He's like, I got him. What's your name? Calbert. Calbert? Nigga, you better be nice. Nigga named Calbert. You better have game, bro. Like, yo.
Okay, Calbert.
Okay.
Okay, good play. Good shot. Good job, Calbert.
And then Calbert comes on and gives you 40. You're like, yo, we got Calbert.
Hey,
What you?
what I had said.
We got this rec league. You want to be on our team?
You want to go get some food real quick?
I just got paid. It's on me. The way my bank account set up, I gotta
check it and save it. Today is the 3rd business day, so I got paid.
We going for biscuits. How the hell did that story get there?
No idea.
No idea. Back to the draft.
But do I want a shirt that says, I got you with the gold biscuits? With Penn Pops doing a high five in the middle.
We going for biscuits.
We going for biscuits. Oh, shit.
Oh my God. I wish I could apologize for tonight, but I'm not going to. This is who we are. This is how we get down. Back to the draft.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I love you so much. I, again, think we got a great spot at number 6. There's a group of 6 players that we're about to go in and talking about right now. And I'm going to let Pops talk a little bit. But there's a group of 6. What you think, Pops? Kick it off. Kick it off.
All right,
Let me get my shit together.
Yeah, man.
I almost took a break.
Let's talk about the... Hey, right? Let's talk about... We probably should, but we're not going to.
Gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
I got a bedtime and shit.
We're in it.
So, what am I talking about? The top 10. Nope. The top 6.
You got 6. You got
The
six.
top 6.
You got 6.
I didn't write down 10.
It's okay. I hope not. Cause I don't know
top 6 picks. Who they think are going to go in those 6 picks. And we'll talk a little bit likelihood of who we think.
I just saw this note.
What is it? Well, so we're going to talk first about Chet Holmgren, a.k.a. Lurch.
So we snuck some notes in here in this area at each other, so shit can get kind of weird. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Lurch.
All right, get him.
7 foot, 190 pounds, and I need you bigger than 190
Light in the
pounds.
ass. That is. I'm 190 pounds, and I'm 6'1.5", 6'2". You are a foot taller than me, and we weigh the same.
It's not good.
That's not okay.
He said it's not okay.
We are. I am a foot shorter than you, and we weigh the same.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You need some milk.
He needs some milk.
You need some milk. I'm afraid that he's gonna go out there to block somebody's shot like Kevin Ware, and he's gonna break a bone like Kevin Ware. Like that should be happening. Go ahead.
All right, so Chet. We're back. Chet Lurch, tall, skinny man. Depending on what draft board, whatever. What are those called? Mock draft.
That's fair.
You're talking about.
Yep.
Have him going 1 or 2 with Jabari. Is that his name? Jaboogie.
Yep. Jaboogie.
Jaboogie. Yeah.
Jaboogie Smith.
So projected us with the one we looked at, projected to go 2nd pick to Oklahoma.
Great pick for them, actually.
It's a good pick for them.
For sure.
They need all kinds of
They
stuff.
need all kinds of stuff for sure.
Average 14.1 points, 9.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists.
Yep.
Versatile player.
He can hoop.
71.7% free throw shooter.
That's a problem for me.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
That's a
It's a problem for me, too.
for me. It's a big problem.
I don't take the big man out. If you're a shooter and you're supposed to be an offensive weapon, I need you to shoot better than 71%.
You got to be 83 to 86% for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's free throws.
Yeah.
Stop.
You see into the basket.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Practice that, bro. You're getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah. And Kanye West is bipolar.
One note.
Yeah.
But Chet got handles. He can shoot it. Plays well with his back to the basket. Yeah, he's got kind of got that Porzingis vibe to me.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
If he gets a little more weight on him, yeah.
I guess Porzingis is mad heavy.
Yeah.
He's heavier. Yeah.
He's heavier.
All right.
And he was kind of skinny when he came in.
Yes, he
Porzingis.
was.
Not as skinny as Chet.
Nah, but he was definitely like
Chet, I feel like I could blow and your leg would break.
But for real,
Like, it's scary.
Like seeing you in that tux or suit you had on the other day, Chet. Like
You needed a different tailor because I don't know that the length of the sleeve was right.
the legs, like
Yeah.
they weren't long enough. Like I don't know. You had my suit on. I'm nervous for you, Chet. I am. I wish you the best, but I'm nervous for you.
Yeah.
What's Paolo talking about?
Paolo Banchero.
Yeah.
6'10", 250 pound out of Duke. Projected to go third pick. Average 17.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists. That is really hard to articulate.
It's a lot of words. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
Physical force, also nimble and fast, and plays more of a combo forward or scoring forward role. Chet Holmgren looks weird. There's two.
NBA comparison: a bigger David West / Chris Webber, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what people were saying.
Really?
That's what people been saying.
That is a hell of a comparison right there.
David West.
That's a hell of a comparison. I don't see Paolo Banchero and David West. I feel like David West would murk Paolo Banchero. That's a big, strong dude. I don't know. I'm interested to see how that goes in the league. Jay Ivey. Y'all been so excited about Jay Ivey. 6'4", 200 pounds out of Purdue. Projected to go fourth to the Kings?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Average 17.3, 4.9 rebounds, 3+ assists, combo guard, super athletic skills, quick twitch. Pop said he's very Donovan Mitchell, D-Wade, Ja Morant-esque. Huh. Yeah, I guess
Slashing guard?
I can see him. I can D-Wade. That's very D-Wade-esque for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penn loves weed.
It's three.
It's 3. What's Keegan Murray talking about?
Keegan, 6'8", 225 pound out of Iowa, projected to go to pick 6. Pacers. Averaged 23.5 points, 8.7 rebounds, 1.5 assists, shot 55% field goal percentage overall in this year.
I would love to look up his free throw percentage.
It
Do
is,
you know?
yeah, it's
High
in the
70s?
70s. I believe so. I looked last night. I forgot to write it.
Mad important to know. You keep talking. I'm gonna look that up right quick.
Very efficient player. Projects at a high end role player type. So kind of the guy the Pacers need.
Yep.
Floor spacer, do everything forward at next level. Versatile defender with enough mobility to guard in space. Click on the ESPN. Oh, there you go. Free throw. It said it. 74%.
Yeah, gotta get that up, bro.
You need to get that up.
Gotta get that up.
You're going to get fouled.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to get fouled in the NBA.
75.5% last year, 74.7% free throws this year. Yeah, man, I need you.
I want you at 79, 80.
79 to 82%.
Yeah.
That would be pivotal for me, for sure. NBA comparison, Otto Porter and Pascal. What you think of Otto Porter?
That injuries in the beginning of his year ruined any kind of potential that he had.
Do you think he can get better, or do you think he's screwed because of injury?
He's fine. Now he's 33.
Okay.
something like that.
So he kind of is what he is at this point.
At this point, he'll go out randomly and give you like oh shit, he can still shoot the ball.
No doubt.
But he was projected to be the Rashard Lewis type player for the Wizards.
Oh, look at you,
right?
drop a Rashard Lewis. Big shouts to the Celtics and Rashard. Damn, he was nasty. Shaedon Sharpe.
You mean Sonics?
Sonics, I'm so sorry for the Sonics. I'm so sorry.
He probably
Reggie
did play.
Lewis played for the Celtics, my bad. Shaedon Sharpe. Is that your name? Shaedon?
That's what it is on this show.
Shaedon? We be messing up names. Shaedon it is. Shaedon! 6'6", 200 pounds out of KY. Projected to go 5th to the Pistons. Didn't play a single minute for Kentucky after reclassifying and then becoming eligible for the draft. The mad mobile guard can play above the rim. Yo, we saw this fool's tape. Pop sent me a video of this fool's NBA tryout. Is it not NBA tryout, but NBA practice? What is it called?
Senior day, pro day, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Homie can shoot the rock. Homie can play above the rim. He's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. Like, that's very, very long. Very, very long. So, I don't really know what we're going to do in the draft. We got one more. Jabari.
Let me go back to
Shaedon. Go ahead, my bad. Shaedon gets Vince Carter and Andrew Wiggins comparisons.
Yes.
Go ahead, break down.
The downside with Shaedon for me is that without playing at all in college and the high school that he went to, there's not a lot of tape on him. So he's got to have huge NBA combine type showing to go, I can stay in that top 3 to 4 and not fall down to 6 or 7 because they're going off of potential.
Or somebody who's at 7 or 8 hopefully doesn't have a better, like Benedict from Arizona.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fall down there because he's going to bump up to the 3 or 4 spot. Mathurin, yeah. Works for me. Mathurin. So I'm interested to see what happens for him as the draft gets closer and progresses for teams figuring out who they need. And Jabari, this dude is a monster.
He's a monster.
6'10", 220 out of Auburn, projected to go 1 to the Magic. Average 17, 7.4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's it, man. Super talented power forward, can shoot the 3, rebound, plays both ways. I mean, like, he's the real deal. Real deal. Yeah. Smooth as fuck.
And they did put comparison as Rashard Lewis with a mix of Kevin Garnett. I'm not going to give him the Kevin Garnett.
I'm not giving him the Kevin Garnett. He don't got enough attitude.
I refuse to give you Kevin Garnett. But I can see the start of Rashard Lewis on him as well.
But this is a very interesting topic to me on who we're going to guard and how we go, Pops. And we'll talk a little bit when we dive deeper into, Malcolm Brogdon and Miles and how we end up drafting depending upon who we keep and all of that stuff. But we're going to either end up with a 6'5", 6'6" super guard or a 6'8" to 6'10" versatile small forward.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
The question that J-Maz asked us is, would we or should we be looking at someone coming off a rookie deal, Brunson, for instance, whatever the case may be, and look to give up that pick for later stuff? I'm not a fan of that because you only get 2 players in the NBA draft and it's not football to me, so going out there and trying to be better later, like, that's very Philadelphia 76ers like to me.
And not the draft to do it with the talent pool that's there.
But he's talking about getting better picks in the future. He's talking about giving it up for
this draft, not trading back or what.
He's talking about getting better picks in the future. And I don't really give a shit. Like, there's no guarantee that the 2025 draft is going to be better anyway. Like, so I don't really know how I feel about that. What you think?
No, we'll pick 6. Like, we're going to pick the 6th pick. That's what I think.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. And I got to say that watching the Eastern Conference Finals these Eastern Conference playoffs, period, has showed me that tall, strong, physical, skilled, 2-way guards is mad crucial to the success of the Eastern Conference and the progression of teams.
I can see that.
Fair?
Yeah.
So what do we do? What do we do moving forward? Like, I got some names here. What do we do with Malcolm, Miles, O'Shea, and your boy Goga?
So I love Malcolm as a person.
That's his way of saying that he's got to go. Am I wrong?
I wish that were different, but it's not.
I agree.
I'll say that.
Yep.
Malcolm, when you're healthy, 19.1 points, 5.9 assists, 5.1 rebounds, and you're a great floor leader.
How many games did he play, though?
36 games. Like I love Prez.
He can hoop.
But the business of this is we have our future point guard, and you're at an age, and even though you've had injuries, the talent's there that somebody will take a chance. So you got to strike in a business form when you can still get value from Malcolm Brogdon.
He has 3 years. I agree. And that was a very, very good way to say that, quite truthfully. He has 3 years left on his deal. He's got 22 and a half coming this year and 22 and a half coming in 24 and 25, where he's an unrestricted free agent. I feel like Malcolm Brogdon, like, great attitude, but he's like, take this how you will. He's low-key getting Baker Mayfielded right now. They got Deshaun Watson, brought him in, and they were like, you're about to get replaced, cuz.
Yeah.
Tyrese is just that dude. And I need people to understand, because people are frustrated about our sixth pick and what we're going to do, and I want to make sure that I say, you guys need to look at Tyrese Halliburton as our first-round pick, one of our first-round picks. That dude was traded to our squad and basically is looked at as our future to me, and he's 22 years old. So through my perspective lens, we got our first-round pick already, and now we're building around him. We just happen to also get a number 6 pick in this draft.
Yeah.
But we got one of the best picks in Tyrese Halliburton.
Hands down.
Through my perspective lens.
I like that lens.
And I challenge people to look at it that way.
Challenge.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though? I really do. If you look at it that way, then we're good. So Malcolm, you think he's gone? I don't disagree.
Yeah, I think that he's the most likely trade this summer.
What do we do with Miles?
I think that he's finally going to get a chance to be the healthy big man and be the focal point of the big guys on the floor where you don't have Sabonis anymore.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Do you think he stays with us the whole year?
I think it depends on, does he stay healthy? Does he show that he can be this role? How well is Isaiah Jackson playing?
He's in here for sure.
You know, like, how well are the young guys playing where it's like, hey, like Malcolm, do we strike where the iron's hot on Miles, where somebody's going to go be my 3-point shooting 5.
I
Go
mean,
block some shots.
This fool tied for 5th in blocks with 118 in 42 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Bamba of the Magic did it in 71 games, and Poto from the Spurs did it in 68 games. This dude played 25 plus games less than them and had the same amount of blocks.
Yeah.
Jackson had the most with 177 in 78 games. He's a beast, bro. Miles Turner.
I am Team Turner. I am Team Turner.
Beast.
I've been a fan of Miles, and just remember that this guy for years said, I'm cool to take a back seat. Just want to be out there with my squad.
You right.
He loves Indy.
He loves Naptown.
They
let Miles be Miles.
They let him be Miles.
For sure, because he's a very eclectic, he's a very weird, little cool dude, for sure.
Yeah. One of them anime watchers.
My dude, fair.
Like, very much kind of
nerdy,
kind of like me.
He would get along with Cindy real well.
Hands
for
down.
sure.
Yeah. So, give him a chance.
Okay.
If it doesn't work out, they're gonna make it right.
By All-Star break or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. And I have iJack, man. iJack is coming. And I genuinely hope that we do this right. 8.3 points, 4.5 rebounds as a rookie. Came on late in January and showed some great promise. He has some 20-point games in there, some 25-point games in there. Like, I looked up yesterday. He came, or a couple days ago I looked. He came out and was, 6 points, 7 points, 8 points, whatever the case may be. And after January, Ijack started getting busy.
Yeah.
And he had a nice explosion there between February and March. So I look forward to seeing what he does. And I put in here possible destinations for Miles Turner. I could see him going to, like, a Lakers.
That's been a rumor.
Is that real?
That has been a rumor in the past. Golden State's been a rumor in the past.
I can see that. I can see that.
They would probably send him to the West,
for sure,
like they did with Sabonis.
Sure. Yep.
They don't want that shot blocking in the East.
I don't want you in here. I don't want to pass.
I don't want you to make an example out of me.
For sure.
That's not how we do this.
I don't want to play you in the playoffs and have you block shots off for 7 straight games. Nah.
Yeah. But somebody will go and embrace Miles, and he's not embraced here. There's a very cult following for Miles Turner, but I bet you somebody would go like, come be our wild and crazy dude, live in California, be on Golden State.
No doubt.
And just go shoot some threes and block some shots.
What's Orlando got going on?
Orlando has a lot of young players that are trying to figure out if they'll have any kind of potential.
My dude, that makes it. They're completely rebuilding, trying to figure it all out right now. Yeah. Markel's there. Yeah,
Markel Fultz.
Yeah.
You got
bless his heart. For real.
Isaac, tall, small forward, but he's like 6'10", can shoot the three.
Okay.
Tore his ACL maybe twice. Like he's been injured, but like hell of a good player. He just hasn't been able to develop yet.
We know who's coaching him.
Is that Franz Wagner from Michigan, Orlando? Or is that Oklahoma? No, it's Orlando. Franz Wagner out of Michigan. He's their star.
He was a smart dude, bro. He was real.
So they have a lot of young talent that needs a Chet Holmgren.
What's up with O'Shea? What we gonna do with O'Shea? You mess with O'Shea?
I love O'Shea. We kind of went back and forth on Twitter with this a few times. Cruds. When we were we would see him having really good games, and we kept saying, "What's this team missing?" And it was like a 6'8" small forward, power forward, but like your starting one. Yeah. Like, is he our starting one, or is he a very, very good role player, 6th to 7th man?
I think he's that. I think
he's more that. Like, hope you take the summer and you add some stuff to your game, because like, his athleticism, his corner threes, exciting around the rim, good at rebounding, the things that you look for a nice role player to do, and be the electricity for the bench. Electricity for the branch. The trees get struck all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta have electricity for the branch.
Right.
Fuck.
So I think that they'll more lean towards going after, like, what the hell's TJ Warren gonna do? Can we do a 1 year, please stay healthy type of year, or go and have a Keegan Murray, or what is his name? Keegan Murray.
No relation to Kyler.
No. I just realized who Kyler Murray was. It's like, who is that? Yeah, like, there's questions enough there for me. I want him on the team.
Bro, there's like 15 players that everybody wants on the team. Like, we don't want to see none of these fools go, except for Goga.
Yeah.
There's not very many players that I want to see go.
You can go.
For sure. He's in here. Like, Goga's the last one. I truly believe TJ Warren, I think he's an unrestricted free agent. Again, I think it depends on how we want to draft. Because between him and O'Shea, like, that 6'7" to 6'9" shooter, defender, all of that is going to be pivotal. But do we go get Keegan? Do we go figure out how to get Jabari? Or do we one of those smaller guards? I think all of that is going to be so pivotal to what we do with our future. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I don't see trade happening pre-draft.
I don't see trade happening,
or on draft night, I should say.
No. And I don't see us moving our pick either. We're taking that 6th pick.
Yeah.
We feel very confident. Pritchard and his team feel very confident they can get a good pick at that 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
We're gonna take a very, very quick break. You guys aren't gonna know how long the break is. To you, it'll be the same. But we're gonna take a very quick break. We'll be back with the 317 Sports Project.
Love it.
Hola. Holla. Hola. Hola.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. You know what, bro? I'm having a good time tonight.
Yeah.
We've had some dope conversations and some good segments, and I'm having a great time. This is a good episode.
You could eat some peanut M&Ms right now.
I figured, do you? I love peanut M&Ms
Like,
so much. I'm
how
not mad,
good
bro.
does a peanut
I'm
M&M?
not mad at you one bit. I'm not mad. To be completely honest, when this nigga leaves and goes back home, I'm probably gonna go over to Kroger right quick because it's right around
Get
the
some
corner.
peanut M&Ms.
And roll up a J and eat them peanut M&Ms and watch this Celtics and Heat game. It's a very happy life over here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I promise I'm getting some
got you.
peanut M&Ms. I promise.
I'm gonna eat some grapes.
I got those too. I just ate a bunch of those, so I'm gonna get peanut M&Ms instead. Fine print.
Yeah.
You feel like singing tonight?
Nah.
Okay.
I've been laughing too much. My throat's all...
It's the fine print, or something like that.
Sure.
That wasn't horrible.
It wasn't bad.
The Dream Team,
Dream Team.
1992.
What was
Do
that?
you
interview
remember
on?
that?
Very little.
You're 6, huh?
Yeah,
you
very
remember
little.
that.
Like
Oh my God.
I saw more later as I became a
for sure.
basketball
For
fan
sure, for
and
sure.
stats guy. Like, let me go back and look at these old
The
teams.
Dream Team
and-
was crazy.
Yeah.
I was 13, 14 years old. Oh my God. Like, are you really about to go over here and put this team together and all y'all about to ball together? Like, like best team ever assembled in the history of teams, and I dare somebody to challenge me.
Ooh, that's a good one. Best team ever assembled in the history of teams.
Challenge me. I'll wait. Anybody out there.
And not that I agree that somebody or disagree that somebody could find something, but like I'd like to see people's thoughts on that.
Please.
And like just shoot another one out there.
Please.
Yeah.
A better team, better assembled than the Dream Team 92 overall. But like, you're just going to have to agree because there's no way. Why are we talking about them? This was your idea. Why are we talking about the Dream Team 92? What's up with you?
I even forget where the interview was on. Charles Barkley was being Charles Barkley. Charles Barley.
Chuck Barley.
Chuck Barley.
Chuck Barley. Johnny Tottenham and Chuck Barley.
It sounds like a bad soup. Chuck Barley.
I went to this restaurant, had this soup, nigga. It was called Chuck Barley.
I
It
would
was
like
horrible.
the spaghetti basket and a cup of the Chuck Barley.
With crackers.
With crackers. Yeah. That's what I'd like. So he was on there talking about the team, and I forget the question he got asked, but basically came out and said that he was, at first he said, I was the best player on that game, or on that team. Then someone looked at him and said,
What'd you say?
better than Michael. He's like, okay, him. I was the second best player on that team. You got to see it.
I was about to say, but
Who's the second best player on that team?
probably Charles Barkley.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Charles Barkley. Overall, man, Charles Barkley, people who know, and you have to be a particular age to really like remember Charles Barkley hooping, but for a 6'4", 6'5", power forward like E.J. Liddell from Ohio State, Charles Barkley was 4 or 5 times the player at small forward, power forward that E.J. Liddell is. And E.J. Liddell is nasty. Charles Barkley epitomized the small power forward player. He was unbelievable. Could shoot the three, play defense, so aggressive. Mike Tyson, brick house strong in his day. There was a period of time where Charles Barkley was probably the best player in the NBA and nobody was talking about it. Double machine, 25 and 10 whenever the fuck he felt like it. And I would have to say in 1992, Magic Johnson was on his way out then. Larry Bird was on his way out. Clyde was on his way out. Patrick Ewing was getting older at that point. Shaquille O'Neal was just coming. It definitely wasn't fucking Christian Laettner, who shouldn't even have been on that team. David Robinson was getting older as well. Michael was in his thing. Charles Barkley was on that team. Scotty was on that team, but Charles Barkley was better than Scottie Pippen at that time. Yeah, man. Charles Barkley was the second best player on that team, easy.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, easy. Is that it?
That's all. Again, you have more.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know how much deeper I need to go into it. That was the best team ever assembled, and the answer to your question is Charles Barkley was the second best player on that team.
Who was the Magic? I was about to say who was the point guard.
Yeah, for sure.
That team.
And Isaiah Thomas is brokenhearted to this very day that he was not invited to be part of that team.
Yeah.
And to some extent. Rightfully so. Chris Mullin, too, was on that squad. John Stockton was on that squad.
Johnny, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that it's like all coming back.
Thank you. I'm like, I know I'm missing a couple
John Stockton was on. Karl Malone was on that squad. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best team ever assembled. It's like, it's not even a question.
Patrick Ewing.
It's not even a question.
I forgot about Patrick,
bro.
too.
It's not even a question. Yeah. They were so crazy.
Don't send me other teams.
There's no other entries that matter.
Hey, I'm deleting the tweet if you send it to me.
Dead ass serious.
Act like I ain't got the password to Penn Pops on Twitter.
You got the password?
Do I on that one?
Twitter I do. You the password. I can't wait for you to take over Twitter. I just need you to do that for like one day, just so people can.
It'll be funny memes. I can't wait. Get off my lawn, dad jokes.
Maybe during our off time, like during the month of July.
I can do that.
You know what I mean?
I can
got
do
nothing
that.
else to do but that. Yeah. That's when we'll have the Pops take over. You ready for this next topic?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You know. When I was doing the notes, I almost typed this in as one of the topics to talk about. And I didn't. And I thought, let's find some other sports stuff. Let's find some Indianapolis hilarious news that's going on. And I just couldn't find nothing. Nothing would stick. And yesterday, you hit me up, right? This is dead ass truth. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, you hit me up and you said, what'd you say?
I said, should we talk about the Boston shooting?
Buffalo shooting. And I said, I can't believe you asked me that. I had it in the notes and I took it out because I thought it was too much. But fuck that.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about
that. We gotta talk about it. When I saw that, I think I saw a tweet first that just said prayers out to, I think it was Heidi. I saw Heidi's tweet where she said prayers out to Buffalo.
Shout out Mama Rachel.
And I was at work?
Probably.
I think I was at work. So, like, didn't see it. Like, trying to figure out what the hell happened, all that kind of stuff. And I didn't see it again until later. Mm-hmm. And I saw what had happened. Let me say this. It pisses me off that with all of the alerts that I have on my phone, that the only notification that I had was from one of our followers saying prayers out to Buffalo. Mm. All CNN's on my phone. You like, I have a lot, just news in general's on my phone, and I had no alerts besides a Twitter thing that said prayers out to Buffalo. So that pissed me off.
Fair.
That pissed me off that I didn't know what was going on. I didn't find out till later, didn't see any news things really posted. And I follow a lot of people on Twitter. They come across my banner. I should have seen more than I did.
Fair.
That's how I feel about that.
Is that it?
Yeah, and I'm heartbroken.
No, and I'm not trying to press you. I'm not trying to push you to say anything else you don't want to talk about.
No,
I really am not. I just wanted to see where your heart was.
Being a biracial male.
I was gonna ask you that.
Being a biracial male is.
Can't believe
it's kind of where I wish I didn't have to think with two brains. Sometimes I have to think with two brains.
That's real.
I try not to go, I identify one way or identify the other way. I identify as I'm a biracial male that has gotten to experience two different cultures, and love both. But it's so hard to try to not go angry black man, ranty, ravey,
because that's what they expect.
That's what they expect. Where I was raised very respectfully and empathetic to parties. It's been a very hard couple days, and I haven't even posted about it. I haven't said anything really about it.
Me neither.
I might have sent a thoughts or something like that, but like I haven't like posted about it. But no, as a biracial man, it's hard. The country's climate the last 2 years has been hard for me.
Remember when we were in Florida when the George Floyd stuff popped off? We just happened to be in Florida with mommy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hard. I'm heartbroken that shit like this is even still happening. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's so tough for me to talk about stuff like this because I'm a very, very emotional person. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm feeling my lips quiver just talking about this. I really am. Like, I was listening to you talk, and like I could feel the tears like starting to come. And I'm not trying to be like that out here, but like I just put out a tweet the other day, man. I just said I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of seeing mass shootings. I'm tired of seeing people die. All people. Like, I'm tired of people shooting up gay clubs. People. I'm tired of people shooting up mosques. I'm tired of people shooting at Asians. I'm absolutely tired. But for me to sit here and lie to y'all and say that I'm not so exhausted with seeing black people get shot or black people get arrested or black people die, whether they're at home or they're in a grocery store or they're at a Wendy's parking lot taking a nap in the middle of the night, I'm fucking tired. And I don't know how to change it. I don't obviously don't think I can be the person who changes it on my own, but I'm literally just exhausted, dog. I've been exhausted. I'm tired of having to explain to people why this isn't okay. I'm tired of people like police officer, and I won't even say his name, tweeting pictures of it and saying clean up in aisle 3. Like, that shit is mad hurtful. I'm tired of people tweeting me and say this is the shooting that they decided to cover, but there were a whole bunch of other mass shootings, like making me wonder if it's not as important as my gut and my spirit tell me that it is. Like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
And that's really all that I'm going to say on it for now. I pray for all the people. I refuse to say the killer's name. I won't put it on here, but I want to make sure that we do mention the names of the 10 people who passed away, if that's okay with you.
Love it.
Aaron Salter, 55 years old. Ruth Whitfield, 86 years old. Pearl Young, 77 years old. Catherine Massey, 72 years old. Deacon Hayward Patterson, 67 years old. Celestine Cheney, 65 years old. Roberta Drury, 32 years old. Marcus Morrison, 52 years old. Andre McNeil, 53 years old. And Geraldine Talley, 62 years old. Our prayers are with you. Our prayers are with your families. Our prayers are with Buffalo. And
that community.
And that whole community.
That community.
And all the other communities that people mentioned that it went down. There was a shooting at a church in California last weekend. And I'm thinking of them. It's just sad because if you prayed for everybody who's going through mass shootings right now, you'd be spending all fucking day praying.
Yeah.
And I just put in here like Notorious B.I.G. said in the song Juicy, which is a song that we sampled in the record Dreams, which we used for the podcast. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way, man.
Love it.
Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Thank you so much for tuning in. You got anything else?
Go love each other, guys. We need it.
We love y'all. See you next time.
Peace.
It was all a dream. 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 It was all a dream.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Uptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane, preteen, pimping all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping, dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen, that little nigga